The book of Deuteronomy contains Moses' final instructions to the Israelites before they enter the Promised Land. In Deuteronomy 8 verses 17 to 18, Moses offers a critical reminder about prosperity and the temptation to forget God when life is good. These verses challenge us to reflect on the source of our blessings, urging us to recognize that everything we have is a gift from God. As we explore these verses, we are reminded of the importance of humility, gratitude, and the purpose behind our wealth and success.
You may say to yourself, "My power and my own ability have gained this wealth for me." But remember that the Lord your God gives you the power to gain wealth in order to confirm His covenant He swore to your ancestors, as it is today.
Moses begins with a warning to the Israelites. They may be tempted to take credit for their prosperity when they enter the land flowing with milk and honey. The abundance they are about to experience could lead them to believe that their own strength and abilities are the reasons for their success. Moses cautions against this mindset, reminding them that their wealth and success come from God, not from their own efforts. The Israelites' tendency to forget this truth is the heart of the warning. When blessings come, there is a danger of becoming prideful and self-reliant, forgetting that it is God who provides everything we need. The phrase, "you may say to yourself," points to the self-reliance that can easily take root in human hearts. It highlights the natural human tendency to believe that our achievements and possessions are the result of our own hard work, intelligence, or skills. While it is certainly true that God expects us to work and use our talents, Moses makes it clear that even our abilities and opportunities are gifts from God. The temptation is to think that wealth and success are signs of personal greatness, but Moses calls us to reject this illusion. "My power and my own ability" is a phrase that reflects the pride and self-sufficiency that often accompany prosperity. When things are going well, it's easy to think that we are in control of our own success. However, Moses urges the Israelites, and us, to remember that every good gift, including the ability to work and gain wealth, is from God. Our strength, intelligence, and opportunities are all part of God's provision. In the following line, "have gained this wealth for me," Moses directly addresses the issue of wealth and material prosperity. He acknowledges that the Israelites will experience prosperity in the land, but he reminds them that their wealth is not the result of their own efforts alone. Instead, God is the one who grants them the power to prosper. It is not wrong to work hard or to gain wealth, but it is crucial to recognize that this wealth is not solely the result of our own actions. God is the ultimate source of all blessings. Moses then commands the Israelites to remember that it is God who gives them the ability to prosper. To remember, in this context, means more than just recalling a fact. It is a call to recognize the truth in every aspect of life. It is a deliberate act of acknowledging that all good things come from God. This act of remembering God is essential for maintaining humility and a proper relationship with Him. When we fail to remember that everything we have is a gift from God, we are prone to arrogance and a spirit of independence. The following phrase, "the Lord your God gives you the power to gain wealth," directly credits God as the source of prosperity. Moses is clear that it is God who provides the strength, wisdom, and opportunities to succeed. Without God's provision, the Israelites would not have been able to attain wealth or succeed in any endeavor. This understanding helps us view our success in the proper light. We should never take credit for what only God can provide. Instead, we should be grateful and humble, recognizing that it is His will and His grace that enables us to prosper. Moses also reminds the Israelites of God's larger plan, in order to confirm His covenant He swore to your ancestors. God's provision of wealth and blessings was not for the Israelites to hoard or misuse, but to fulfill his covenant promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God had promised to make the Israelites a great nation, and their prosperity was a sign of his faithfulness. The blessings they received were part of God's greater purpose, and they were meant to bring glory to him. In the same way, our blessings today are not merely for our enjoyment, but to fulfill God's purposes on earth. The phrase, "He swore to your ancestors, as it is today," emphasizes the faithfulness of God to his promises. God had made a covenant with the patriarchs of Israel, and he was now bringing that promise to fruition. Moses reminds the people that the land they were about to possess and the blessings they would receive were part of God's unchanging faithfulness. This should give the Israelites confidence in God's ongoing care and provision. Similarly, we are reminded that God's promises to us are sure. He is faithful, and he will continue to bless us according to his will. For us today, this passage holds significant lessons. We must remain humble in times of prosperity, and to recognize that everything we have is a gift from God. When we achieve success or experience blessings, it is essential to remember that these are not the results of our own abilities but the provision of a loving and faithful God. Instead of becoming prideful or self-reliant, we are called to acknowledge God's hand in our lives and to use our blessings for his purposes. This passage also teaches us the importance of stewardship. God provides us with wealth and resources, not just for our own enjoyment, but so that we can use them to further his kingdom. Just as the Israelites were blessed to fulfill God's covenant promises, we are blessed to carry out God's mission in the world. Our wealth, talents, and resources should be used to bless others, serve God's kingdom, and demonstrate his love and faithfulness. We are called to remain grateful for God's provision and to avoid the temptation of forgetting him in times of success. It is easy to become complacent and self-sufficient when things are going well, but Moses' warning is a timely reminder for us to keep God at the center of our lives and to honor him with everything we have. As we reflect on this passage, let us remember that all we have comes from God. Let us cultivate humility, gratitude, and generosity, using our blessings for his glory and the fulfillment of his purposes. May we always remember the source of our success and wealth, and may our lives reflect his faithfulness and goodness. Amen. Thanks for watching, and if you're ready to keep going deeper into God's Word, watch the next video to continue growing in faith and understanding.